Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, especially the media come all the way from Singapore. Welcome to the Mi Note 10 and the Mi Note 10 Pro Media Launch. I'm Alan, country manager of Xiaomi Malaysia and Singapore. So actually, I'm very excited. I have using this phone for almost 1 month, and I have shared my personal experience. I think this is the most advanced and powerful camera smartphone. And also the second one, I love this phone, is the battery is really satisfying. And third is the design. Okay, so today we're going to launch Mi Note 10. Yeah, so actually we launched the China version of this phone, which named known as CC9 Pro in China, which is really well accepted. This is a very powerful camera phone. So coming to our overseas market, to Malaysia and the Singapore market, so it named as Mi Note 10. First, let's check out the design, what it looks like. I have an epic design. I have the video to share with you. Yeah, so thank you. This is Mi Note 10. Yeah, this is the world's first 108 megapixel Pintar camera smartphone. So let's check out the design. First, you will see is that we are using an arc AMOLED display. Yeah, so a curved display. And why we are using that? And first is this make the screen looks even larger. So we're using a 6.47-inch large AMOLED LED screen, and with this curved display, so it will give you very good experience when playing games or see videos. And also, we have in-display fingerprint, which is 88% thinner sensor, and which have larger detection area, which you can unlock your phone in a single step. And as you see, both front and the back, we're using 3D curved glass, calling Gorilla 5 glass, to protect the phone. And with the rounded corner, actually with this design, and it will protect the phone and to reduce the tempered edge, and to if you accidentally to drop the phone, and so it will protect the screen. So this is the Mi Note 10 design. As you see, the curved display with AMOLED display, and the back also the 3D curved glass. And when you're holding it, it will feel your hand perfectly. Yeah, very elegant. So, and also the benefit of the curved display is because, as this phone, the camera sensor is very large, and also the battery is very large. So the curved display can make the phone feels thinner, and we can still have this amazing feature. So we have 3 different colors for Mi Note 10 and the Mi Note 10 Pro. So the first is this Aurora green. Yeah, so the idea comes from Aurora. When you turn it slowly in different angle, you'll see it's really very beautiful. And this green color is trendy recently. Then the second is the glassy white. This color is also very well accepted, especially by girls, because the glassy white, it looks white, but in different angle it feels a little pink, a little green, a little purple. So this is the feeling that to make it looks perfectly just like a how do you say, like a beautiful face. Yeah, in Chinese, 白里透红. Okay, then always in trendy, the midnight black. So this one is my favorite because the black one is always feels very elegant. So this is the 3 color I have in here for 3 Mi Note 10. Sorry. Yeah. It's the 3 color of 3 Mi Note 10. We have Aurora green, glassy white, and elite black. Okay, so just I pass the phone to you. So that is the Mi Note 10 epic in every day. For design, yeah, we have 3 key theme points: impressive 6.47 ARC AMOLED display, and excellent hand feeling with both front and rear 3D curved glass, and unlock in a slab with in-display fingerprint. And epic camera, yeah, that's my favorite. That's the best part of this. 108 megapixel Pintar camera. Yeah. Okay. So this is the world first 108 megapixel Pintar camera phone, and with the most advanced and powered camera system. So I will introduce it one by one. Okay, you will see this is the 5 cameras of Mi Note 10, and on top of it, first is a 5 megapixel telephoto, which support 5 times optical zoom and 10 times hybrid zoom. Yeah, and it comes with the OIS. And the second one is a 12 megapixel telephoto, which is 2 times optical zoom with 1.4 mm large pixel size. So this actually is the exact same camera we are using on our last generation flagship, which is Mi Mix 2S. Unlike other smartphones, they were only using a depth sensor. Actually, this camera itself is very excellent camera, especially for portrait. Later I will show you. So the third one, yeah, this is the main dish. This is the 108 megapixel wide angle, which is one of 1.33 inch super sensor, and also come with 7 pieces length. And of course, ultra wide angle, which is very useful in lower day. So we have a 20 megapixel ultra wide angle, which is a 170 degree and f2.2. And also we have a 2MP micro camera, which support 1.5 cm, yeah, focal, very focus. Okay, then, yeah, beside 5 camera, we have 2 flash too. We have a dual soft light, and which using for portrait, and a dual flash, which used for light mode. So you will see 5 camera, 2 flash, 2 dual flash, and this, I think, right now is the most powerful camera system for a smartphone available. Okay, then let's check it out. The 108 megapixel premium sensor will shoot in epic details. So with 108 megapixel, actually you can get all the details. Like in this, you can see the mountain in very far and see the small river here, and all of these details. Even you will see, and we put it so large a display, and you can see all the details. And what's more, this is only one part of a whole picture. That's it. Yeah. So you can give all the details, especially sometimes when you go sightseeing, when you go abroad, you want to take everything, because sometimes you don't know which is the best part. Just shoot it. Then you can choose whatever you want. And how we can achieve that? This is a regular sensor, for other flagship smartphone. This is the 108 megapixel sensor. So you will see it's almost double than this one. So that is why. So for photography, as we know, the larger the sensor, actually the better the picture. Yeah. So that is why we can achieve that from 12 to 108. So this is the difference. You can see very directly, improve. So that is also what the Xiaomi is trying to do. And for early this year, actually Xiaomi will have a dedicated Redmi brand and a Mi brand. So for Xiaomi brand, and actually we will continuously to explore the latest technology. So that is why this is the first commercial 108 megapixel. We want to bring this super large sensor in smartphone and to all the consumer with accessible price. And of course, 7 pieces lens. So for regular smartphone, we have 6-piece lens only. But for this one, for Mi Note 10, we have 7 pieces lens, so which can have better effect in to let the light in. And for the Pro version, even more. We have an 8-piece length and on these cameras. So that is why, knowing as a China version, as a 69 Pro Premium, actually we get the DxO #1. So this is some sample. When you take a photo with 108 megapixel, you can have so much details, even compared to 8K or 4K. Let's check the picture. If you want to see close, let's see close. You can see the face. You can see all the detail of her skin, her lips, her eyes, her hair. And if you want more, you can go even more closer for all the details. Detail is the devil, right? So it also sometimes maybe you feel it's very because too much detail it also will explode some maybe or some logical feel shortage. But it's very useful for those professionals. For example, interior designer, fashion designer. When you take a picture of a clothes, you can see all the details, even the diamond. So that's it. See, that's the difference. You can take a picture and check all the details. So that is, we have the highest resolution ever. We have the highest pixel content ever. And what is the use? Sorry. And the largest sensor ever. Then you may ask, what is the use? So we found it first is that, as I introduced, you can take a photo first, then grab what you want. So there is a multiple story in one shot. And then, even take it out, you can put it on your digital display, maybe on your laptop, or even you can print it out. Like this. And using this, actually, last time remember when we launched the Redmi Note 8 Pro, we have bring a very large 3 meter, sorry, what's wrong with it? We have bring out a 3 meter high, large billboard. But for this one, for Mi Note 10, you can put it even larger. We can directly to put a 4.24 meter high, directly billboard. And what's more is that also we can have the raw shooting. So we have more flexibility in post-editing. I believe these features is real well accepted and for professional photographers because when they're taking a picture, they can edit it. And also we have dual OIS. So for both the 5x optical zoom lens, we have OIS, and the main 108 megapixel, we have OIS. This is what I say. When you take a photo in RAW file, so you can edit it later, so to make the picture looks even good, even better. So that is why I believe this phone is not for regular consumer. It's also a very sharp weapon for those professionals. Okay, so that's it. The epic image quality, epic clarity, and epic low light shoot for over Mi Note 10. So then, let's check out the second, is the 12 telephoto, which is shoot epic portrait. So using this one, comparing for other smartphone, they're using depth sensor because this is a dedicated portrait camera. So it's using have the 50 millimeter focal length, so which can give the best of natural looking of portrait. This is some sample. You can see, her face and especially the hair. If you count her hair, you can see it's very sharp. It's another picture taken by Mi Note 10. Later we have some sample outside, so you can try. It's really amazing. Then, epic zoom range. With this 5-camera system, we can deal with different scenery from the most micro lens and also ultra wide angle, 0.6 times, and the main camera, and 2 times optical portrait camera, and 5 times optical zoom camera. So, what it gonna look like? So this is some picture we take, and in ultra wide angle. Then when you look closer with the main camera, this is what it looks for the 2x zoom, and this is what it looks in 5x optical zoom, 10x hybrid zoom. So you will see, even for 10x hybrid zoom, and we can see very clear about this billboard self-park. So that's the beauty of this smartphone. So you can see this is the two pictures. This is the ultra wide angle where you are using 10x hybrid zoom for the Mi Note 10. And also it can support 50x digital zoom, of course. So this is some comparison, and we take 3 different flagships. We take the same picture, and when we using 50x zooms to see a very, very small icons here, you will see this is what it come out. So that is why, and for our Chinese version 69 Pro Premium, actually, and for the tiny shooting, we have the highest score. Of course, then 20 megapixel ultra wide angle, so we can shoot deep wide. This one previously, and we're using 12 megapixel for our last flagship Mi 9, but for this one, and we have increases for 20 megapixel. So this is what it offers to you. And thanks for our software team, you will see. And sometimes when we're using ultra wide angle, and with the corners will scratch, but we adjust it with software. So even using ultra wide angle, you can see, and in the corner, for example, this side, the line is still a straight line. It's not bent. And of course, the last one, the micro mode. So if you want to shoot something really close, and you can use this one. For example, a flower, some insert or some other thing. So we have 5 camera, 5 times more creative. That's it. So we have Shoot Like a Pro. We have this 108 megapixel Pintar camera system. And from ultra wide angle to wide angle, telephoto, long range telephoto, and micro. So you just take a smartphone, but it's like you have take out 5 different cameras. So this is the scenery. You will see, using micro lens, you can see very clear about this lizard. But when you zoom out, you will find that is a beautiful girl to hold it in the forest. So this is the portrait mode. Then, if you look wider, using ultra wide angle, you will see, oh, actually this is studio. They may taking a photo, or they may shooting, something. Of course, light mode. So thanks for the OIS, and also we have using this raw file multi-frame noise reduction. So actually for Mi Note 10, later you will try, the light shooting is much better than our last generation flagship. So this is some sample picture taken by our photographers. And for this year, we have started Xiaomi Studio. Actually, we have invited a lot of Mi creators, and which maybe Mi fans, maybe professional cameras, and to create a lot of interesting things, and with our device, no matter not only smartphone, but our ecosystem product. Like this one, Chris Dutton, which is from UK, and let's check out his work. So this is some picture taken by him, but I think this one, is much better, because this firewall, is very difficult to shoot. First, in the low light environment sometimes, and it takes longer to explode. And also the firewall is moving very fast. So, and with this you can see all the details of the firewall. So that is thanks for the OIS and this very large pixel sensor, the one of 1.33 inch large pixel sensor. Okay, then we have some video to share. Let's enjoy it. So this is the shoot steady video. see in the left side is turn off the steady mode, and in the right side, thanks for the OIS and also for the software, and we have this very steady video shooting, and of course the slow motion. Let's check it out. So what's the difference? This is a micro lens slow motion. It's not using the main camera, but using the micro lens. So you can see very closely and shoot it in 960 FPS slow motion. And of course for the ultra wide angle one, and it also can support 4K video in ultra wide angle. Yeah, let's check. So this comes from this, also a me creator.
Hey, my name is Fred, and I'm a me creator. I recently tried out the camera of the Mi Note 10. So here we go. Pretty cool, right?
Okay. Is it amazing? So from these 3 videos, we can see, we have a 108 megapixel Pintar camera, and not only the main camera is amazing, each of these 5th camera also very amazing. No matter the macro lens, you can using slow motion, or you can use the ultra wide angle. It also can support 4K video shooting. So that is the Mi Note 10. Also, we have vlog mode, which so far recently is very popular. Let's check. So for vlog mode, we have different instant like activity, rings. So it's very interesting, and later you can check it out. Of course, selfie, 32 megapixel front camera with different AI features. Okay, that's it. I think that is about all the camera features in detail. We have the world's first 108 megapixel Pintar camera, and have 5 different cameras and smooth and steady video shooting, and also ultra clear shoots. So this is one summary about our camera for all of these amazing features. Regarding for this one, actually my own experience I want to share, because we are saying 108, but in normal time, some people may ask, so how large is a picture taken by 108 megapixel? If we are using 108 megapixel mode, actually it takes around 55 to 60 MB for one picture. But normally, actually, it's 27 MP. When you are using 4-in-1 large pixel, and actually it come out is only around 5 to 7 MB. So still, it won't explode your phone memory. Okay, and we have seen this is the most advanced and powerful camera system stored in a smartphone. And next we are talking about experience. And it comes in software and hardware. So today, I think I will take some time to introducing the software, because recently we have upgraded the latest MIUI 11. So first thing I want to introduce is this new minimalistic design, and we have removed a lot of lines to make the interface clearer, fresh, and simple. So you will see, and in MIUI 11, your phone looks more elegant. And also, we have dark mode, and to reduce the power consumption, yeah, which recently is very popular. And always on. Yeah, so sometimes we may not need so much feature because I believe recently, and the most frequency thing you do is to check your phone. So that is why we have this always on feature. You no need to, turn on your phone, but you can see all the times in different icon. Yeah. And also you can choosing dynamic clock if you want to check time. Yeah. So you don't need to take it out to unlock it. You just take your phone. You will see what time it is. And we have different, motion effort to make your phone more, have more different category. And what's more is that you can put your favorite caption or or some lines you like and display on your phone. For example, like this, "No me without you." Yeah, this is one of my favorite. So you can, when you put your phone on there, and you know this is your phone, and you also can show actually maybe this is your status. So this is always on in your way. And this is one interesting because previously all the smartphones have this notification light. We have removed it, but we're very creative to make our full screen, the whole screen, as a notification light. So this is. So no matter you can choosing like incoming message or WhatsApp or WeChat, you can choosing different effort. The whole screen become a notification light. Yeah. And we are talking about the always on display. We are talking about new interface, then the sound system. So we call it sound of nature. Yeah, because recently I believe everyone is living an urban life, but this sound of nature may bring you something different. Let's start with alarm. So what is the sound every day wake you up? Is it? This is a regular alarm, but actually, it's very sharp, and sometimes, it will make me a little angry. But how about if you are awakened by this sound? Yeah, this is the sound of water. So every Monday, if you are awakened by this sound, I believe still it can maybe, slightly to reduce your Monday load. And in Tuesday, we have sound of rain. Yeah, because maybe Tuesday is the day that you need attention. Because Tuesday is the day, right? Really a lot of work to do. Yeah, so we have weekly alarm in different sound of nature. So you can customize it. Yeah, because I believe everyone and in the very morning and when you've been waken up and this is the first sound you heard. Yeah, and of course another is dynamically changing on all the day. So for different time we have different sound. Is it morning? Yeah, it's a blue. And come to the evening. So you see, this sound of nature actually make your phone is really a very amazing device which can change your feelings. So that is why we have won the Red Dot winners in 2019, and for the MIUI sound of nature. And they regarding us to say this is shooting and ever-changing sound that are always fresh. Yeah, so this is something new about the MIUI 11. So we have a new minimalistic design and always on and sound natural. So beyond that, then we have also put in a lot of very, very useful features for MIUI 11. So I will introducing only 5 of them. So the first one is a dual clock. Second is the to-do, which is your task list, and the document, share, and the wireless printing. So first is a dual clock. So in the MIUI 11, actually you can put 2 clocks on your phone. It's very useful, especially for businessmen. Sometimes when I travel a lot, or I stay in KL, I have some colleagues actually in R&D and living in Paris or Berlin. So I would want to know what is the time in his time zone. So to avoid maybe I call him and while he is actually in lunch or actually sleeping. So dual clock, this is the first very useful features. And also to do, so actually we can manage your to-do list in a Note apps. So these are Note apps, or directly one swipe to the left to see all the notes. Yeah, because actually this sometimes it's very important you have some schedule inside. Or sometimes you are not free for typing, also can using the voice task, to free your hand. So this is the second very useful feature I want to introduce for the MIUI 11. Yeah, and this one is very important. So regarding the Mi Note 10, it's the most powerful camera phone, but also I believe also you must be using the phone to deal with daily business. So that is why we have a lot of documents like PPT, like Excel. So sometimes maybe you really hassle to using open it very slowly with different apps. But with the MIUI 11, actually we can have preview without any external apps. So that means you can directly to view these files with our MIUI 11. And so far, we can support the PDF, doc, PPT, and Excel. So it will make your works very easy. Then Mi Share. After you're taking a picture, or after you're taking a video, or even you edit a doc, so how to send to your friend or your colleague. Sometimes you are using apps, but if you are using Mi Phone, Mi Share is very easy. Because it can directly send from phone to phone without any data. So you don't need to using operator data, which is actually very costly. And also it's very simple. You can just scan the barcode. The document, especially large document, like video, right now is around 1 gigabyte. Actually, it will transfer with Wi-Fi and with only a few minutes. And wireless printing, regarding, we have introduced, you have during all your document and you're taking photos, how about you want to print out? For example, I'm in the airport, I want to print out my visa. So we can using wireless printing through the MIUI 11. So you press the print button and choosing the printer, and you can print out. So far we support over 2,000 printers from 25 brands. So that is 5 very useful features I want to introduce to you. And nonetheless, actually we have also got a lot of other features like quick reply, casting. I'm not going to introduce it one by one, but if you are using this phone, I will share with you. I believe that MIUI is the most frequently updated system, and we're continuously to update our service and to give more and more very useful features to make your life easier. So that is the MIUI 11, life gets easier with it. So as I believe from this you have already seen, the Mi Note 10 is a very powerful phone with the most advanced camera system, and also with a very amazing updated software, which actually you can have very fresh interface or sound system or different very useful small software can help you to deal with the daily business. Then regarding the performance. So for this one, we have stored the latest Snapdragon 7 series, which is 713G, and with the latest 8nm process technology. So it also to help reduce the power consumption. So because right now, Note is always a word, no matter from Xiaomi or from other brands, and it means long standby time or long durability. So that is why, and we have epic battery that outstanding, which is 5,260 mAh. I believe so far this is the largest battery is using for flagship. So using the 8nm chipset with lower consumption and with a large battery, it can support almost 2 days for heavy usage. I tried this to play games for 4 hours and the battery still left around half. And there was more. Faster charging. Faster charging is always very important because if you charge a 5,000 mAh battery phone and maybe it takes more than 2 hours, that is expectation. But thanks for the fast charge technology and using only 30 watt faster charging, actually we can fully charge Mi Note 10 with only 65 minutes. And what's more, so I believe we have received some feedback that they really hope that they can have original chargers. So this time we are giving the 30-watt faster charger in box originally. Yeah, no need to buy separate. Yeah, so that's it. That's about the battery. Thank you. And we have seen the performance with the chipset, 8 nanometer, and over 5,000 and 5,000 mAh large battery. What's more we are expecting, we all have NFC and earphone jack. Yeah, we keep the earphone jack for Mino 10. And IR blaster, which means you can using the phone as an infrared controller to control most of your home electronic devices like TV box, even projector or air conditioner. And of course the high-res audio. Yeah, so you will see this is really an all-rounded flagship, which give you everything. Nothing is missing. So, okay, that's the summary. The 3 epic things about the Mino 10. Yeah. So first is the epic shoot with the world first 108 megapixel Pintar camera. And the second is epic design with expectation hand feeling. Yeah, with both front and rear curved 3D glass. And the third is the epic performance with long battery life. Yeah, this actually is one of my favorite. Okay, and in the summary, let's see, and what is Mino 10? This is our TV. Okay, thank you. That's the TVC of this Mino 10. Okay, most important time, what is the price? Yeah. So before we announce the price, let's check all the amazing features about Mino 10. I will reveal again. Yeah. So everyone already remember the 108 megapixel main camera with super large 1.3 inch sensor. And the second, my favorite, 5,260 mAh large battery, which can last for 2 days with 30-watt faster charging. Yeah, and also we have 3 color: Aurora green, Glacier white, and midnight blue. So let's see what we have on the market. So as we know that with this very excellent and powerful camera smartphone, and we can see some similar product on the market. And also we have the curved display. So at this spec, and their price is mostly is above 4,000. But as you know, Xiaomi is always to try to bring the latest technology with accessible price. So this time, what will the price gonna be? Let's check it out. So first, we'll bring standard version of Mino 10, which is 16 GB RAM and 128 GB storage. The price is starting 2,099. So you will see, comparing for the about 4,000 phone, this is half the price. You will enjoy the world first 108 megapixel Pintar camera with large battery. And we also will bring the Mino 10 Pro, which is the 8 GB RAM and 256 GB ROM. And with 8 pieces lens, and in China, the 69 Pro Premium, which is the DxO #1 smartphone, and we'll say that 2,499. Thank you. So both the device will available, so you will see it again. Yeah, with only half of the price of other flagship, you will enjoy this is all. So we will start selling it and on 7th of December, which is this weekend. So it's coming to Malaysia very fast. And we have some offer. So for Mi Note 10 and the Mi Note 10 Pro, and during the first week of December, we have this Christmas deal, which you can enjoy 100 ringgit off vouchers. Which means when you buy this phone, you will have 100 ringgit to purchase any of our ecosystem product in our Mi Store. And what's more, for Mi Note 10 Pro, and we will have free a 12-month screen replacement. Yeah, as we know, this is curved display is very expensive. So, because the screen actually looks very elegant, it's very costly, so we think sometimes you may actually accidentally drop it, but don't worry, Xiaomi will have 12 months protection for that to replace for you. So then, Singapore. So today we have Singapore media here. For Singapore, the price for the standard 6128 will be 699 Sing dollar. And for the 8 and the 256 is 799 Sing dollar. So for Singapore, we are starting sell the standard version and starting from 7th of December, same day as Malaysia. And also we are offering 50 Singapore dollar off with vouchers with PWP. And 1 week later, and in December 14th, and we will start selling the Pro version in Singapore. Yeah. And it's available in Mi Store and also with Singtel. So that's the offer for Mi Note 10. So are you ready? Okay. Then I think next is the photo ups.
Yeah. Thank you, Alan.